Oh, baby. The Battle Toad is back. You can have all your other moments. You can say what you want, but this is my moment right here. This is my fucking moment. I have been waiting to see Bobby Lashley come back to the WWE ring, and damn it, I got it. I got the Battle Toad back. Lashley's back, damn it. And you better like it, because I love it. Thank you, Impact Wrestling. Without Impact Wrestling, Bobby Lashley would not be the major star that he is right now. Bobby Lashley would not be loved by all these wrestling fans and missed by the WWE fandom. So I will give TNA that credit. I will give TNA that love and appreciation that Impact fans don't think I like to get it. But man, the Battletoad's back. I got my Lashley headband on. Let's talk about Raw. First off, guys, did you know Bobby Lashley's back? So Elias was having a segment, doing his usual Elias shtick. You know, it's good. You know, gain some heat. And then Lashley came out and beat him up. Honestly, one of the best segments I've seen in quite some time on Monday Night Raw. Lashley just comes back and beats someone up. That's all I asked for Bobby Lashley, so that happened. Also, what happened on Raw? Lashley came back. I don't know if I said that already, but he came back. I'm just going to repeat it a third time. My boy Bobby Lashley's back. Yes. Fuck yes, man. No more boring Lesnar. The Brock Lesnar real fighter. No, Bobby Lashley, baby. American top team. Let's go. My boy's back. And I hope every one of you guys are excited for it, because you know I'm excited for this shit. But overall, tonight's WWE Monday Night Raw, the Raw After Mania. Sometimes people talked about this, being, being the biggest show of the year, sometimes better than WrestleMania. I will say this Raw After Mania was enjoyable. Special, great. I felt that they went too many times in the well of debuts and return. Like, I just felt like every segment was like, oh, let's debut someone here, or, oh, let's have someone return. It was just kind of like, you were, like, any segment that didn't have a debut or return felt like it was going to be bad. It felt like it was not going to be good. Like, literally, that's what I felt like when it came to watching Raw. It doesn't mean it was a bad episode. This is probably one of the better episodes you'll see from Monday Night Raw. But overall, it was a good show. It was a good show. I'm not going to say it was a bad show. A lot of good stuff came from this Raw. But did you guys know Bobby Lashley returned? That's why I'm wearing the headband, okay? The Bobby, well, this is not a headband, it's a bandana. But you get the idea. I gotta rep my boy, Bobby Lashley, American Top Team. That's what's up, man. Oh, watching No DQ and me love? That's awesome. I'm glad. Hope you guys like the little quality that I'm trying to bring to the Chase Oliver channel. I don't know how the camera's looking, but it looks a lot better on my end. I don't know how it looks for you guys, but it looks pretty damn good for me, and everything like that. So, anyways, let's talk about the Raw After WrestleMania. There were some ups and there were some lows. Got to take off the Battletoad headband for this one. We put this on anytime we talk about the Battletoad, okay? Anytime we talk about Lashley, we put this on, okay? But right now, we're not talking about the GOAT on this channel. We're not talking about the Battletoad. We're here to talk about WWE Monday Night Raw, live from New Orleans, because obviously that's where WrestleMania happened. We kicked off the show with, oh God, Stephanie McMahon. And McMahon honestly was doing a good job getting heat. I always say this about Stephanie. Stephanie's good with a crowd of people that's hot. Like, Stephanie McMahon is not good when there's like a bad crowd, but when there's a good crowd of people, Stephanie McMahon, oh, she's El Fuego. Like, she's untouchable. And so then afterwards, she comes out and she calls out our girl, cringe, Ronda. Ronda comes out. There's nothing to point to, so she was kind of confused when she came out. She was like, huh? Let me just go high-five some fans and everything like that. And Ronda was just standing there smiling as Stephanie was cutting her promo. They do a hug, and then Ronda goes from this smiling, like, happy to be there goof to, I'm going to rip your arm off, bitch. And then literally just ripped her goddamn arm off, put her in the armbar, and that's all I want from Ronda Rousey. I don't want Ronda Rousey to be coming out here cutting these, hey guys. That's not what I want from Ronda. No, Keep this away from Ronda. Just have Ronda, like, I'm not saying Ronda should never talk. She has to talk a little bit. But what I am saying is, you know, try and not do it so much. People like her as a badass kicker. They don't like her going, hey guys. Hey guys. So there you have it. Overall, good opening segment. Set the tone. And then afterwards, this show was pretty much just a debut fest. Hey, a return fest. Hey, let's debut. Let's return as much people as possible because you know what? A superstar shakeup is here coming. So we get the women's segment where Alexa Bliss is making an excuse why she lost to Nia. And then she goes, oh, no one likes to team up with Nia. And so instead of making your women champion look strong after winning the belt, LOL, let's just give the debut to Ember Moon and have Ember Moon look better than her right now. I mean, yeah, I'm happy for Ember Moon. I'm glad she's on the main roster, even though I just think that Ember Moon is just kind of like a whatever talent. But it's just kind of like, why would you take your women champion and put her in a situation where Ember Moon's going to look a little bit more impressive than her in this match? Makes no sense to me. That's it. No Way Jose probably had one of the better debuts in my personal opinion because they got his character right. They literally just had him come out, no way, Jose, no way, Jose. He was just dancing, having a good time, and showed the fans dancing and whatever. It was good. That's what you do with a guy like No Way Jose. Just have him dance, have him have a good time. Nothing too great, nothing too worse. He beats up some jobber. Who cares? He's a mid-card act that is just there to have fun and to get people to, you know, not take it so seriously. And I know a lot of people are comparing him to Adam Rose. Here's the difference. Adam Rose used to be Leo Kruger and was trying to do a dark, sadistic character gimmick. And it was like something that he didn't really want to do. He never wanted to do Adam Rose gimmick. No Way Jose has been doing this since he was been on the Independents. Like, this is what No Way Jose's gimmick is like overall, because he actually loves this gimmick. He understands his role. Like, I'm pretty sure No Way Jose, the person's like, one day I would love to become WWE champion, but he understands, I'm just here to be a filler act that can get the crowd hot and going if the show's getting dull. And I think this guy understands it and he clicks it well. I don't think it connected well on NXT because a lot of the NXT fans are very hardcore. We need some flips and kicks and stuff like that. I mean, seriously, Ember Moon is nothing special, Dan Bones. I'm being honest when I say this. One thing about Ember Moon, I just don't get what her appeal is. And I just, honestly, I just don't understand what is it that's like, what is she supposed to be? She's supposed to be an all-around, overall good wrestler, but she's not that whatsoever. She's choppy. She's a little bit botchy. Her finisher is just kind of, you know, goofy as all hell. I'm not trying to hate on the girl. I don't think she's trash. I just don't think Ember Moon is as talented as people always tout her out to be. Maybe that'll get me some dislikes, but that's just my personal opinion. I don't think she's bad whatsoever. I just think that she's a little bit overhyped and maybe a little bit overrated. Just my opinion. But at least I back it up and I'm not just saying it out of malice, because I always back up. Oh, yeah, guys, guess what? Care Bear can't team up with his tag team partner because his tag team partner's still in the 4th grade. So, yeah. They relinquished the tag belts. So we had all that for WrestleMania for nothing. And then the bar's like, oh, we want our belts back. And then Kurt Angle's like, no. But you guys can face the winners of this little tournament at the Greatest Royal Rumble. I thought Backlash was the next pay-per-view. I didn't know Greatest Royal Rumble was all of a sudden a major show. But I guess it was. It is now. Like, what the fuck do I know? So, that's pretty much what's happening. Who's in this tag team tournament? Well, I'll tell you who's in this tag team tournament. The first match, we got the Revival versus the Club. Okay, like for real. The Revival and the Club. These two are like so badly booked. It's just like, why would I care whoever wins this match? Like, the Club, one week they're with Balor, the next week they're not with Balor. It's like, where is their shtick? What is their gimmick? Like, what is the Club? Like, can you just tell me what a club is? Because you don't even tell me. You just say, like, oh, they're the Club. What kind of club are they? Like, it's just like, oh, man, dude. Yeah, they should be with AJ right now. The Club with AJ would be so much better than the Club doing nothing on Raw. And the Revival, like, straight up, man, like, yes, the Revival are talented and they're good in-ring workers. But when you look at the Revival, it's just like they seriously look like just so like dull and boring. Like seriously, when you look at the Revival, I've never seen a more boring tag team in my life. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, they put on some of my favorite matches in NXT. But when it just comes to overall, just looks and everything, it's just like, what's so special about these guys? Like, what's something that makes you say, oh, I love the Revival? Like, you know what I'm saying? They're just kind of like, oh, man. It's just like the Revival are just there. And the Revival ended up winning this match, and it was just kind of there. Just like Mandy Rose versus Sasha, which is leading to the amazing Sasha and Bayley match next week on Raw. Yay! But this match wasn't about Mandy wrestling or about Sasha Banks. It was actually about Paige. Because Paige afterwards randomly got on the mic and she announced that she's retired. Whoa. Now, we kind of knew there was some speculations going on. Speculations going on that, you know, Paige couldn't wrestle anymore because of her neck. But they weren't made official. And I think WWE was trying their best to, like, try to get her back into that ring. But ultimately, cooler heads prevailed and they just said there's no way. Yeah, I guess it's not like a Daniel Bryan situation. It's like an Edge situation. And Paige, at a young age of 25, about to become 26, won't be able to wrestle anymore. Damn. You talk about a girl who's been taking bumps since she was in the womb. Remember, she likes to talk about that. She's been taking bumps since she's been in the womb. This is literally her life, man. Literally her life. And it gets taken away with her just like that. At a young age. Like, look, I'm like 25. I'm the same age as Paige when it comes to this. I can't imagine in my full-time profession that I reached the pinnacle of what I wanted to do, my dream, and then my dream to end just like that out of something that is so hard to control, like an injury, like a neck injury. Now, you know what? I'm glad that Paige is like understanding and has to realize, look, your health is more important than this wrestling stuff, man. Like, you want to be able to walk. You want to be able to have a life after wrestling, man. Like, you don't want to have it where you regret your life just because you want to take a few more bumps. But it's kind of a bummer because I really do feel like WWE had some plans for Paige, especially with the whole Women Royal Rumble and especially with the pushes going on. I'm pretty sure Paige would have won at least one more women title in the meantime. I really do feel like they had some plans for her, and it's kind of a bummer. It's kind of a bummer that she won't be able to stay around with Absolution and kind of like still guide Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Honestly, it sucks. And it's sad to say, but you know what? I would rather have her have a healthy life outside of wrestling than just kill her body just for, you know what, a few good matches. It's not worth it. Thanks, Paige. You did a good thing in your career. Sometimes you were mildly inconsistent. Sometimes you did some funny stuff outside the ring. But overall, Paige, you did your job. I enjoyed most of Paige's work. Like, my Paige fandom is more from her NXT work. When she came onto the main roster, it just felt like that she just was like rushing herself too quickly and that the WWE was trying to rush her too quickly, which I felt was kind of a big mistake. But nonetheless, I do feel like that Paige did leave an impact moving forward for the women. And honestly, when it comes to NXT, she definitely helped that women's division because without Paige or Emma in that NXT women division, I don't care what you say, we wouldn't be getting our Sasha Bankses, our Baileys, our Charlottes. You know, Paige was really like the trailblazer for this women revolution, especially when you count the stuff that she did on NXT. So, hashtag thank you, Paige. You did your work. I wish you nothing but success outside of WWE, but please don't do anything stupid. Like, I'm tired of hearing bad news about you, Paige. Like honestly, I'm tired of hearing you doing stupid stuff. Just don't do anything stupid, okay? Like, I want to actually talk about you in a positive light and everything. So yeah, thank you, Paige. Have a good one. Anyways, now it's time to talk about. Oh God, I'm sorry. I just got I'm just like so like lost about after I talked about Paige. I was just like, man, dude, I didn't expect me to like talk that long about Paige because it is a bummer, man. Especially because, like I said, I can kind of like I can't fathom to announce like I'm 25 years old. You know, I've left jobs, I've lost jobs at a young age, but none of those jobs are like, oh, that's my dream job. Like, oh, this is what I like. Most of the jobs are like, man, I just need the money, man. So like, why you fired me? Or oh, I'm leaving because the money's not good. Like, it's just so, what's it called? It's just so weird. You know, it's just so sad to say, like, oh yeah, Paige is gone. Like, her career is over and everything like that. It's just, like, honestly, it's just weird to me. Like, I just can't fathom being a 25-year-old and just having to give up my whole career, pretty much. I know I'm, like, redundant when it comes to that, but I'm just, like, I'm still trying to, like, you know, comprehend what I've just watched. So, yeah. Apologies once again if I'm being a little bit redundant and everything like that. Alright, so what happened next on Raw? Sorry, guys, I also got to go through my notes. I think I talked about Bobby Lashley like 5 times, but, guys, did you know Bobby Lashley's back? It's just fucking awesome. I love me some Lashley and stuff like that. Batman, you're going to retire username. Why? Don't retire the Batman username. That's your username. Like, who else you going to be if you're Batman and stuff like that? So, anyways. Oh, I skipped the segment for the Paige segment. My bad. The triple threat, the IC title triple threat post-match. So, Seth Rollins came out, did a little post-match promo. Then Finn Balor came out, said that he wanted a match against Seth. And then Miz came out, and honestly, man, Miz and Seth, they had probably one of the best mic exchanges this year. Like, that shit, I was laughing until Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle dropped the biggest one of the night. But, man, Miz and Seth, oh, they had me going. When Miz was on, like, my daughter was watching from my wife's lap. And when she saw me lost, she started to cry. Which made my wife cry. Which, honestly, and then Miz takes off his sunglasses. And he goes, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Which made me cry. I just died laughing. I was just like, oh my fucking god, dude. This dude is being so dramatic right now, and I loved it. And then Seth Rollins goes, Miz, I can feel your pain, man. I mean, I cry every time I have to watch you wrestle. I don't think The Miz is a bad wrestler at all or anything. I just thought it was funny. That was like probably the funniest thing Seth has said since he started doing the laugh when he was a heel after WrestleMania 31. Good stuff from Seth Rollins there. Seth frickin' Rollins, I should say, our new Intercontinental Champion. And then afterwards, you get The Miz getting all riled up and saying, oh, you gotta face The Miz, Taraj. And then out of nowhere, fucking Jeff Hardy came back. You best believe I did the Jeff Hardy hump dance. If any of you guys have never done the Jeff Hardy hump dance, you're lying to yourself, man. It ain't that hard. All you have to do is get up, do the... Fucking love Jeff Hardy. I was so pumped. Hey, WWE, if Jeff Hardy's going to do solo work, you gotta give us time is gone and lost for words. 1,000 threats I've heard before, and words are cheap and lies are made to lay. I don't know if that's the lyrics, but I need no more words back in my life. I got a pair of chopsticks. They're stuck in my pocket. I speak fire, but they never get through. So I'm down with that shit. I'm down with Jeff Hardy being a solo act. It seems like Woken Matt has another wonderful idea. So I'm down with Jeff Hardy being a solo act. And I was down with the main event that they announced for Monday Night Raw tonight. Good. I'm glad you did Jeff Hardy hump dance when you were in middle school. If you didn't, you're lying to yourself. So afterwards, Undertaker and John Cena, the only payoff we got for it was some pictures. Okay, but then we got a concert from Elias, and we all know what this led to. Oh my god! So all of a sudden, you know, Elias is cutting his goofy little song, and I know I already talked about this for the 6th time already, but deal with it because this is my favorite wrestler. He's my 2nd favorite wrestler of all the wrestlers. If Okada came to WWE, oh, you would not even want to hear about how much I would be talking about Okada the whole review. Alright? So this is my 2nd favorite wrestler currently in all of wrestling, finally coming back to the WWE, something that I've been wanting to see ever since he started being a badass again in Impact. Alright? So all of a sudden, freaking Elias is singing a song, and then, oh baby, we got ourselves some, we got ourselves a Battletoad, baby. Oh, Battletoad. Fucking Lashley comes in there, does some X Division Sweeney neckbreaker. I mean, the man's a former X Division champion. Before Austin Aries was calling himself the belt collector. The real belt collector was the Battletoad, Bobby Lashley, okay? So Bobby Lashley over here, kicking ass, taking names. You better know it, doing an X Division neck breaker and then doing a brainbuster DDT. Oh man, suplex, I don't care. Loved it. Yeah, he didn't do a spear. Yeah, he didn't do a running power slam. It's not my fault that they gave the running power slam to some goof named Care Bear. Hey, Care Bear, maybe you should get these hands because Lashley's about to kick your ass. It's not my fault that the big dog knows how to do a spear. I mean, let's just be real here. If Lashley showed how to do a spear, Roman Reigns' spear would look like a big joke. Because he wouldn't be the big dog anymore. He'd be the big joke. Because Lashley's the real big dog on that yard. Damn it! Lashley with those X Division moves. Did you guys see those X Division moves by Lashley? He's doing Sweeney neck breakers and shit, man. Like, oh. Lashley doesn't have work rate, says the Smarks. Sweeney neck breaker. Suck it. So yeah, Lashley came back. Awesome segment. I loved it. I kind of wish they saved Lashley for another segment, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. My boy is back. I'm pretty sure that pisses off a lot of people. Ooh, Lashley's back. This guy's Lashley mark. You know what, dude? Yeah, I am. And I'm not afraid to admit it. Doesn't mean everything Lashley does is perfect, but I'm not afraid to admit when Lashley does something cool. I'm not afraid to admit that. So, yeah, there you go. Bobby Lashley's back. Battletoad, yeah. So, Battletoad came back, did some X Division stuff. Heath Slater and Rhino took on the Authors of Pain, and the Authors of Pain won. And then afterwards, I don't know, questionable move with this Authors of Pain debut. So they won, which is fine. But then afterwards, Paul Ellsworth's going to walk up with them, and then fucking lazy-ass Akam goes like, no! Right there, go lit! Right there! The hell? So Paul Ellering not going to be a part of the Authors of Pain? Do we really need Authors of Pain promos where they're going, like seriously, do we need these Authors of Pain promo? I don't think so, man. Akam though, for all you guys that think Shinsuke is the laziest guy on the main roster, whoo! Wait until Akam's in a big match. Razor always carries the Authors of Pain. Akam, oh man, dude. Akam is just, what's it called? Akam is just a little joke. He loves laying down. He loves laying down. So what's this picture you're going to send me, Dre Smooth? I'm curious. I've been wanting to see it. So yeah. Roman Reigns came out and pretty much was like complaining that he got a free world title shot. Like seriously, WWE. Roman's promo was fine for what it was. Like, I liked it because it was just like he was trying to get the point across that he was like, I felt some conspiracy going on. Like, I don't know what they're trying to do with what's it called? With Reigns, with this conspiracy theory. But, yeah, Reigns has conspiracy theories now. And then all of a sudden, out came Samoa Joe. And I was happy to see Joe back, but I was just kind of like, I kind of would have rather had Bobby Lashley come out, just size up Roman Reigns, look at him, take him down, and just look at him again, dust it off, and walk away. Like, sorry, a screaming whisper Joe promo. Yeah. You see, Roman Reigns, what you don't understand is that you can't beat me. Even though the last time we saw Samoa Joe on TV, Roman Reigns beat him. Yeah. And then the winner of the Great Royal Rumble will have to meet me at Backlash. I like Samoa Joe. Don't get me wrong. It was just kind of like anticlimactic. Like, I was just like, Like, seriously, I would rather have Samoa Joe attack Elias tonight and then Lashley stare down with Reigns. No. Just saying. That's what I would have done. But yeah, the Reigns promo was like, whatever. Because, like, seriously, like, Reigns is coming out being like, I felt there was some silence in the room. You know, I felt there was something different. No one was talking to me. Vince didn't even give me the idea what was going on. So I felt something was up. And then afterwards, I learned that I had to face Brock Lesnar again inside a steel cage. And I didn't find out about it until I read the internet. It's like, okay, dude, why are you complaining about like, seriously, Reigns is like coming out here like complaining he got another title shot. Like, who writes this shit? Who says, and this will make people feel bad for Roman. He had to read about getting a free title shot. on the internet. Like, who's writing this shit and thinking, oh, this is great storytelling? No, this sucks. This does nothing for Roman. Like, literally, it's like they make Roman, like, they literally write Roman's script as he's a stupid character. Like, they don't make Roman's character, like, interesting at all. I saw someone post an interesting thing in, like, this one group I am on Facebook. I want to say it was a Solid Monster Sound Off. Someone said they should just do the Tetsuya Naito out with Roman. That won't get him over. The only way to get Reigns over is make Roman Reigns a face. And I did not stutter when I said that. If you turn him heel, you're making him a face. Just turn him face already. Just have him say, the crowd sucks. I don't know why I'm out here right now. Believe that. Oh, you really think that you can handle me? I'll kick your ass in a minute of the week. Just have Roman Reigns be a dick. Make him a baby face already. I'm tired of this. I don't know what you're trying to do writing with for him. I don't know if you think this is accomplishing anything, but WWE, this is not accomplishing anything whatsoever. All you're doing is having Roman Reigns come out, say the same redundant shit. So yeah, it is what it is, as UFC Featherweight Champion Max Holloway would say. Oh yeah, by the way, Brock Lesnar signed a multi-year deal, so yes! Yes, man! Since Brock Lesnar's still around, I still get to keep the catchphrase. Good. I didn't know what else to say at the end of these videos besides Yahoo! I was like, great. Now I have to think of something clever to say at the end of these videos. I think a lot of people were used to me saying that. Thank God for Brock Lesnar. That's the only thing I'm happy about him staying around for. I'm not excited for the usual suplex or F5 and all these other stupid matches I'm going to see from him. But at least, man, finally, I get to keep something of mine. Because I can't wait to say this at the end of the video. I got my Golden Children catchphrase back. Golden Children rules, bitches. And I'm getting keep my Brock Lesnar catchphrase. So yes, I'm good, man. I'm good. So yeah. When it comes down to it, though, the tag team tournament continued on tonight. And we got another tag team. So it was Titus Worldwide versus a mystery team. A lot of people thought it was going to be an NXT team coming up. But no, yes. It was the team of Woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. And watching this match, I legit enjoyed Bray Wyatt for the first time since after WrestleMania 32. Like, this was the first time in quite some time I was like, wow, Bray Wyatt's interesting. They literally are trying with Bray Wyatt, and this was interesting. Like, I love this spot when Apollo does the little backflips and everything like that. And then Matt Hardy goes, that was wonderful. Him and Bray are clapping in the fucking ring. See, the thing about this Woken gimmick, it works on the lower card level. It can work on the main event level too, not saying it can't be, but as the little lower card stuff, it's fine. Especially for what they're trying to build with this expedition of gold. And hey, WWE, if you want to give Matt Hardy all the Raw belts and make him the belt collector on Raw, go right ahead. I'll take that, man. I'm down with that. So, when it comes down to it, man, happy to see Bray Wyatt actually do something interesting in his career. Woken Matt is back in full force. But the match of the night was actually a match that we have seen over and over again. And that was between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Now, Kurt Angle, he did not give a fuck. And he had a good time with this. So, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn predictably showed up to Raw. They were asking Kurt Angle for a job opportunity. Kurt Angle was like, why would I give you guys a job? You beat up your general manager the last time I saw you. And then later on, they're like, I know what we did. And then Kurt Angle was like, look, I heard TNA's hiring. He heard TNA's hiring. Oh, God. Damn, Kurt. That line was spread everywhere. At TNA, Super Impact, I mean, they went back saying, we are Impact Wrestling. I'm sorry, man. I know TNA fans, Impact fans, whatever fans they are, they're going to be upset about this. And, oh, that was fucked up. You WWE sheep. Shut up. Get a sense of humor. It was a funny joke. It was well timed. Yeah, Impact is hiring. If you don't want Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn on Impact Wrestling, you're stupid. I don't even like Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn. And I would take them on my fucking brand if they were a free agents. Kayfabe-wise, we know they're not. But I like the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens match. Do you know why? Because it was two guys trying to fight for a roster spot. And they were actually like, you know, it wasn't like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn like, oh, I hate you, Sami, so I want to beat you up. Well, I hate you too, Kevin, so I want to beat you up. It was really two dudes beating the crap out of each other because they wanted their jobs. It was the first time I've ever seen Sami Zayn tell a fucking story since NXT. Kevin Owens is able to tell stories, but Sami Zayn, oh, this is what y'all hate the what? Oh, oh man, I saw that picture. Cena with the ring boner. That was funny, man. No, but I enjoyed the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens match. It was like, yeah, these two are fighting, you know, just to become, you know, to have their jobs, to have livelihoods, to have opportunities. How can you not like this match? You know, nothing too special, nothing to write home about. But for a TV match, this is the first time in a while that I've actually seen some decent story. I'm not asking for great stories every time I watch a TV match, but at least something decent, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Good stuff from Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. This led to a funny backstage segment with the Hardys and Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. Absolutely wonderful. Those are backstage segments that I absolutely love. Oh yeah, and double count out happened, so there's no job opportunity for Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn. Fans chanted TNA and New Japan and everything like that. So we'll see what happens next for this Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens storyline. Miz, Curtis Axel, and Bo Dallas took on Jeff Hardy, Finn Balor, and Seth Rollins in a good 6-man main event. Solid main event for what you need. Nothing too special here. Babyfaces win. Babyfaces beat up all the Raw heels. Yay! Superstar shakeup next week, and that was Raw. Solid outing. Nothing too great. Nothing too bad. But it was solid. That's all I ask for wrestling shows. Like, people always think that I want some perfectly good wrestling show. No, I for my weekly shows, give me solid. Give me decent. Give me good. Don't give me great. That's what some people don't understand when you're trying to review a show or something like that. You just ask for solid. You're not asking for much. Yeah, maybe I'm lowering my standards a little bit for this show. Maybe because I had the Raw After Wrestlemania vibe to it. But really, to be honest here, it was more watchable and more passable than a lot of shit that I've watched recently for Raw. And also, it's time for a fresh new start when it comes to talking about pro wrestling here on the Chase Oliver channel. You know, I'm always tired of being the negative Nancy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna always keep it 100 with you guys. But when it came to this show, when it comes to showing it to people, this show was actually pretty solid. Shake-up predictions? Jeff Hardy's going to SmackDown. Jeff Hardy on SmackDown. Rusev on Raw. I don't know, really, to be honest. Like, I gotta look at all the rosters. I don't know what else you could do. I guess, like, Bayley or Sasha to SmackDown. What else are these idiots gonna do on Raw? Then again, Asuka just went to SmackDown, but still, Bayley versus Sasha on SmackDown, that'd be fine. Or Bayley or Sasha, one of those two. Carmella to Raw would be a nice little shake-up. I wouldn't mind that, because what else is she going to do on SmackDown? So, yeah. It's not like, she's already getting buried on SmackDown, Dan Bones. It's not like he's going to do anything better, worse on Raw. In fact, I think Raw could use someone like Rusev. SmackDown already has, like, a bunch of loser guys they don't know what to do with. Raw needs some of those guys. They don't even know how to use Kurt Hawkins correctly. So, yeah, I'm fine with Rusev going on Raw. Free Agent Cena to SmackDown. Free Agent Cena's too busy, like, trying out for Blues Clues right now, so I don't know. So, yeah, if you guys are done watching the Raw review portion, now we're going to go for the Q&A for about, like, 15, 20 minutes of this. So, it's now time for the Q&A portion of this review. Man, Sin Cara too big for 205 Live, man. Sin Cara, and Hunico is, like, 230. Hunico fucking will fuck anyone up on the roster, dude. Jay Smooth, that picture you sent me was so funny, man. Cena with the ring boner, dude. Oh my god, I gotta, what's it called? Like that. That shit was hilarious, man. Rusev to the Indies, man. Why would I want Rusev to the Indies? What did y'all think of Raw? What did you guys think of Monday Night Raw tonight? Did you guys think it was solid? Like, I just thought it was solid. Like, it wasn't like anything where I was like, oh, blah, 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 greatest show I've ever seen. I still think the Raw after WrestleMania 30 was like the best one. That was like the best one. Well, Elias is not a jobber. He's an enhancement talent. There's a difference. Jobbers where you just suck. And you don't do anything but job. Elias is an enhancement guy. He gets heat and he helps people get over. Dude, if Roman Reigns conspiracy, Roman Reigns is a thing, I would love that. Like, where he thinks everything is like a conspiracy. He was all like, he's like, you know, I noticed something here. Seth is the IC champion, and I'm not a champion. So when I look at that, I see there's a conspiracy going on. I would love that. That would actually give Roman Reigns a funny character, and people would be loving it. Better than Mania. Ooh, I wouldn't know about that, but yeah. Wait, Nickelodeon rebooting Blue's Clues with free agent Cena? No, he tried out for Steve, but yes, they are rebooting Blue's Clues. Woken Roman Reigns. Oh, that'd be so. Not Woken, because that's Matt Hardy, but a woke Reigns, woke Roman Reigns, where he's just like, he's like, stay woke. Instead of believe. Oh no, believe that would be awesome. Believe that, people, stay woke. Yeah, that's his gimmick. He just tells people to stay woke all the time. He's like, I feel like I need to Superman punch you so that way I can wake you up. Because right now, Seth, you believing inside the conspiracy that this company's going to do. Roman, there's no conspiracy. Like, man, you just lost it. Like, Roman, what's wrong with you? I'm trying to wake you up, Seth. So this Superman punch going to do that. Believe that. Stay woke. That's money right there. Wow. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I was making fun of it earlier. Make conspiracy Roman Reigns. That would just be hilarious. He can be all this conspiracy. He can be like, it's funny. I made event at full WrestleManias. But why did I make event full WrestleManias? Is there a bigger lie to this? Am I sitting here saying to myself, why am I main eventing full WrestleManias? What was the end game of me main eventing full WrestleManias? What was the reasoning? What was the truth? Like, he just like starts overthinking. Oh my god, dude. And you know how many fans would love that? Because wrestling fans, we already over conspiracize everything as it is. He would just be so great. He'd just be overthinking everything. Oh my god. Guys, woke Roman Reigns, man. Woke Reigns. Shout out to Blue Knight. Who thought of woke Reigns? I didn't think about it. Who thought conspiracy? Was it Philip or Blue Knight? Let me see. Who thought of this, man? That's all you right there. The Philip M6, man. Shout out to you, man. Woke Reigns, man. The Headbangers. Oh shit. That's weird. Yeah, dude. Her and Natty for the 50th time would be awesome. Blue got the name. Oh, Blue got the name. All right. Well, it's a combination between both you guys because that shit's genius, man. I just came into life with my promos, man. Like with my terrible impressions. Like, come on, man. You can't tell me. Like seriously, that'd just be so great. So I found it kind of funny, you know. They made me face Brock inside the steel cage. But then the next week, I fought Joe regularly. Why was I facing Samoa Joe after I faced Brock? What's the meaning behind this? What are you talking about, Dan Bones? Have you not heard Reigns, like, actually be a human being? Roman Reigns is charismatic. WWE just holds him back and tells him not to be as charismatic. Like, seriously, like, why, like, I know you hate Reigns, but you can't tell me the guy's not charismatic. Dude's pretty charismatic when he wants to be. Like I said, you hate Reigns, so you're never going to admit it, but it is what it is, you know. People are people. Lashley versus Lesnar. I mean, X Division Lashley right now is pretty sick. I mean, he's doing spinning neck breakers and brainbuster suplexes. I love it. Yeah, it'd be great. And then fans will actually like start loving it, and then they'll like it. Trust me, Dan Bones. Wrestling fans like goofy gimmicks. Woke Reigns, that's money right there. Yeah, I know, like, at first the fans would boo it like crazy. Like, they'll be like, why is Reigns doing this? But then sooner or later, Reigns will act, and then, like, the Usos be like, Roman, you're our boy, you're our cousin. You're our cousin, Roman. We love you, we respect you. We respect you, Roman. But, Roman, you gotta go to the Uso Penitentiary, Roman. You gotta go to the Uso Penitentiary. You're going crazy, man. You gotta do it, man. You gotta know what's going on. Maybe you guys don't know what the Uso Penitentiary is. Maybe the Uso Penitentiary is a made-up thing that you guys made up and it's not really real. Have you guys ever thought about that? Have you guys ever thought about how everything you're saying may not be true. Stay woke, believe that. He just walks away. The Usos could actually go to Raw. Usos or New Day, because straight up, dude, what else are you gonna do with the New Day or the Usos on SmackDown? One of those two would be one of those two teams would be so much better on Raw than being stuck on SmackDown. I think the Usos would benefit good on Raw, but it depends on who they bring up and everything like that. I don't know if any major stars are gonna get shaken up, because AJ Styles, like, everyone was predicting him and Rollins to kind of switch. But AJ Styles is still champion, and Rollins is still Intercontinental title. I'm making t-shirt designs for Roke Reigns. I love it, Blue Knight. Send me those. I would love that. Just to like show people how great this is. Roke Reigns, man. I feel like that's a great gimmick, dude. Like, Woke Reigns. Like, I just feel like that's such a funny gimmick. Like, it'll just be so great. He's just like, he's all like thinking everything's a conspiracy and everything like that. He'll win the title, and he'll have the Universal title and be all like, I have the belt, but what does that really mean? Me being champion and all. Does it really mean anything? Does it really mean that I am the best in this business? Because people, they still boo me. They still are not liking me. They still are not accepting me. So, how am I supposed to believe I'm the champion? Is this belt really mean anything? Do I mean anything? This is a conspiracy. This belt right here, I gotta keep it to understand what power it holds inside. Because this belt has something that I just don't get. Stay woke, believe that. I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, it'd be so great. He'd just be like confused. Why is he holding a world title belt? Oh, Woke Reigns, dude. Woke fucking Reigns. And like the Superman punch can finally be his new finisher, because he'll try to like punch people to like go to reality. He's like, well, you guys are thinking it's just black and white. I'm seeing the full colors, just like on Finn Balor's shirt. I know the real meaning behind life, and I can wake you up with just one Superman punch. Believe that. Oh, WWE, you gotta do Woke Reigns, man. You gotta do Woke Reigns. Woke Reigns would be like the... I would love that. That just sounds like the most... Oh my god. I do not know why I love this so much. I should not be like happy about such a goofy gimmick, especially for one of my favorite wrestlers. But I'm down. I'm down with this sickness. I'm down with Conspiracy Roman Reigns. With the and he comes out with the tinfoil hat. Oh yeah, that'd be great. He's like looking at everything. He's like, I wonder what's going on here. The woke punch. Will SD be better tomorrow night? I think SmackDown actually has that possibility, because one, it's like SmackDown will be 2 hours, so their debuts and returns will be like a little bit more impactful and not be like, okay, scrunch, scrunch, crunch. Because like Raw was kind of like 3 hours, but it felt like every single time there was a debut or return just to get people hyped up for it. SmackDown, I think there's going to be a good balance where it's like probably going to be like like 2 debuts, 1 return. That's what I think for SmackDown. Debuts, maybe Sanity, because they want to do that. Sanity and probably some women wrestlers like Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, which, whatever, fine if you want to do that. Oh, Cien Almas is definitely a big guy to, what's it called, gets there. Cien Almas, well, shout out to OKFabe in the chat. OKFabe, you missed the greatest gimmick we thought of. We thought of Roman Reigns, and he believes every conspiracy is true. We call him Woke Reigns. He believes that everything's a conspiracy. We were just talking about how that would make money. I don't know what you think about that, bud. But yeah, I think Almas, Sanity, the Iconic Duo. As for returns, man, dude, I don't know who else could return that would be all big deal. Yeah, I don't know who else can return that would make it a big deal. Yeah, no, Connor, if you get a chance, like, just rewind the stream and watch this Woke Reigns stuff. Like, we were literally just cutting Woke promos and how he talks about how he doesn't know how the belt is supposed to make him champion. The fans still boo him. So does the belt really mean anything? Or is the belt really real life? So he has to protect the belt, so that way he can unlock the powers that are inside of it. Stay woke, believe that. And like the Superman punch will be his new finisher, the woke punch. So he wakes people up every time he punches them. Oh, Carlito would be a solid return. I don't know, man. Carlito kind of... Oh, God. You know what I would hate? If they bring back Del Stinko. Fucking Del Rio comes back. He's like... Oh. make me puke. Just have Del Rio come back and just ruin everything. Ugh. Dude doesn't even show up to his obligated TNA events. What makes me think I want to see him in WWE again? Like, you have Cien Almas. Do you really need Del Rio? I really hope Del Rio doesn't come back to WWE. I don't want to see this fool ever come back to WWE. NXT is going to be pretty solid. This week's episode will just be pretty much, what's it called? Pretty much just like a recap show. Yeah, Sanity, well, you know, Killian Dane, that fool is going to get pushed up to the moon. That's a Vince boy right there. You know, we talk about Brock Lesnar being Vince's boy. Killian Dane, now that's a Vince boy for sure. You know, when you see a Vince boy. Yeah, but Cien Almas for sure. I don't know what it is, but the Hispanics, they always do well on SmackDown. Do you notice that? Like, SmackDown is like for the Hispanics. Like, that's a Hispanic show and everything like that. Eddie Guerrero had the WWE title there. Some of Rey Mysterio's best work as a cruiserweight and world champion was on SmackDown and everything like that. So, yeah. I don't know why Impact fans get so sensitive, JC 1986. Like, here's the thing. I was planning on doing, like, well, I am still planning on doing this because I want to do more reviews on this channel and stuff like that. I was planning on reviewing Redemption, and then it's like, what's it called? And then afterwards, like, start reviewing Impact every week. Yeah, no, it is, Connor. It's like that's the #1 Hispanic show, man. Like, I don't know why. It's like all the Hispanics do well here, so that's why I'm like happy Cien's going to SmackDown. Like yeah, Del Rio had some success on Raw, but like when you compare his best run on top, it had to be on SmackDown when he was a babyface and everything like that. Who else left TNA lately? EC3 left. And then it's Senshi leave for the umpteenth millionth time. Lashley left. I think Bram left. So yeah. Early SummerSlam predictions. For SummerSlam, Reigns versus Lashley versus Lesnar. Triple threat for the Universal title sounds pretty sick. And then Shinsuke defending the WWE title against not AJ. Maybe Rollins. No, not Rollins. I would like to say Rollins, but there's not another superstar shakeup happening. Shinsuke is defending against someone because, to me personally, I'm always a believer if you're going to turn someone heel, do something with it. Do something! Like, don't have it where Shinsuke turns heel and nothing comes out of it, man. Am I excited for Bobby and EC3? Oh, yeah, of course, man. They were two of my favorite TNA talents, man. I loved their match that they had at Bound for Glory a few years back. It was like one of the things that TNA did right. They built up two of their stars that they kind of made their own, you know, that were in WWE, but never really succeeded in WWE, and they did a good job being successful with them. And now they're both in WWE, and I think they're going to do just as well as they did in TNA. Woke Reigns would be the sickest thing ever. Oh, Shinsuke versus Bryan. There you go, Dan Bones. That's a great match. Yeah, Shinsuke versus Bryan for the WWE title. I feel like that's good. Two good SummerSlam main events. You can throw in a Cena versus Undertaker 2 in there. You know, Cena got a little bit hesitant on the dead man, so you go like that. Then you can also do maybe like a cross-promotion match. Maybe Rousey finally gets her first women's title match at SummerSlam, so that could be the event where you go there. So yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do, man. Chase, what do you think they do with Alexa Bliss now? I think Bliss is just going to kind of be, unfortunately, Kesha, Bliss is going to do what most former Raw Women's Champions do. They just kind of fade away and become obsolete. I mean, what else are they supposed to do, man? Oh, what's the most irrelevant brand in wrestling? Hurricane could return. Do I really want to see Gregory Helms? I'm not good. Like, no, I'm good. I don't need Gregory Helms running amok, man. Thoughts on Asuka's WWE future after finally losing her undefeated streak? That's a wonderful question, Blue Knight. Because there's so many things WWE could do with this. Me personally, I know a lot of people may think it's dumb, but I really do think that she should start losing a lot more. And they should make it where her character snaps because she can't understand why she's losing. And then Asuka kind of loses her luster a little bit. And then she tries to find a way to get her luster back. Like, that's what I would do. I would have her where she loses a few more times. Like, people are figuring out the Asuka riddle. And it kind of gets Asuka to question herself. Was she really all that good or was it just the hype? and everything like that. And then you have it where Asuka becomes a different type of wrestler. Now, I know WWE won't go in depth with it, but that's what I would do. Or you could just have it where Asuka, you know, she's more dangerous than ever. Yes, she suffered the one loss, but she's not going to take that dying down. She starts going on and she talks about how the streak meant nothing. Asuka is still dominant and everything like that. And Asuka will still beat anyone in her way. And that one thing that she wants is another match with Charlotte, because she wants to prove that she is better than Charlotte. And then you set it up where Asuka, you know, like, they offer her, hey, do you want to face Charlotte? And then she goes, no, I want to face Charlotte when the time is right, when I'm at my best. So you can do many different routes with Asuka. You can do it where she loses, and which is fine, because, you know, it's fine to show that she has some weaknesses and stuff like that. Or you could have it where that loss just made her a lot stronger than we thought. You could do two different ways, but both ways are good, if you ask me. I would be fine with either. But WWE won't do the storytelling like I'm trying to put out there. No, Impact is still good. I don't really think there's like a major irrelevant brand in wrestling, but no, I don't think TNA is a relevant brand at all. Chase, do you think Sasha will go to SmackDown? Yeah, that was actually one of my predictions. I don't see what else she could do at Raw. I could see Bayley beating her, and then Sasha's upset, and then they announced at the Superstar Shakeup, oh, Sasha's going to SmackDown, so. Somebody else should have beat Asuka. Jay Barden, the right girl beat Asuka. Golden Children rule. My thoughts on Raw? I thought Raw was solid tonight, Kesha. I thought it was a solid show. Brock Lesnar should have ended Asuka's streak. I thought they were going to save that for Rousey. I was like, if they're going to have someone dominant beat Asuka, I thought they were going to at least, like, you know, give that shit to Ronda. I thought Honda was going to win that for sure. I was like, oh, Honda Rousey. She's definitely winning the streak. That's what I thought, MJPG and Chill. I was like, man, dude, they're going to give this to Honda. Who else are they going to give it to? Who else but Honda? I swear, if Ronda Rousey is not, what's it called? If Ronda Rousey is, what's it called? Not like a Honda sponsorship, she's doing her life wrong. Like, she should have a Honda sponsorship. Hi, I'm Ronda Rousey. Hey, guys. And then, like, you know, that'd be great. Did you see from Stone Cold Steve Austin's podcast where he's with Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix from Lucha Underground? Oh, no. I didn't see that. That's pretty cool. I know that Austin Aries will be now defending his title against Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix at not ROH, Impact Redemption. Will WWE reach record low ratings again this year? I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know if it will happen this year. We'll have to wait and see. So anyways, guys, thank you guys very much for tuning in to this live stream. I do have to head out because I do have to study. One last question by Kesha. Do I think AJ and Bryan will stay on SmackDown? AJ's WWE champion, yes. And Daniel Bryan, they brought him back on SmackDown for a reason. So I say yes, one more year on SmackDown. Thank you guys very much for watching. Remember, guys, just like Brock Lesnar, sometimes you don't have to give a shit in life. Guys, like what you saw, hit the subscribe button. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Pop your collars up with me, people, and say as we leave, yo! Yo!